It's so weird how all these things I say to you, like the organization, I didn't know nothing about this shit, Lee. You learned this along the way.
Yeah, but was it hard for you to break bad habits? Because that's what it's.
You know what breaks bad habits? Two
What?
things: losing money breaks bad habits, and losing things. Like if you come to me and I don't have the paperwork on you, like the first year I did the podcast, I would always get mad because I would always read the fucking things 3 times a week, but I never bothered to look at the IOs.
Right.
I never bothered to look at the dates on them. I just take them for granted. There was 2 or 3 times a month. And then I get pissed off when they pay me for one time. I go, well, what about, look at the IO. Oh, I never took the time to look for IO. So what happened? I lost money. That's how you learn. You learn by getting kicked in the fucking ass.
But at that point, sometimes it's too late. Like that's like everyone always says you learn from failures. That doesn't help someone who's like not mad at you, but everyone says it. Like everyone says that as you're getting into an entrepreneurial thing, and you're like, well, I don't want to fail.
First of all, stop saying entrepreneur.
Whatever the word is.
Stop
starting a
saying
business.
Stop saying that bullshit fucking
Okay.
American word that just makes you stand out like a fucking momo. I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah, go fuck your mother. We're all doing. Somebody's got to be helping us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you want to go into business for yourself.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, see, you just got to step up to the fucking pump. I've been in business for myself for 30 fucking years. 25 doing comedy. Well, let's just say 25.
Right. Well, okay. So just for your thing, since you said you went back and forth when you were starting comedy, like before you really jumped into it, do you think that time period was your not being sure, like being nervous about jumping into?
Okay, I was talking to Tommy Easter today, my brother Tommy Easter. And we were talking about a delicate subject about him getting a job and why it's important. And I explained to him when I moved here, I thought I was Johnny Bananas too. And I eventually got a job. You know, people say, oh, well, artists don't get jobs. That's great. That's fucking great. Not when you got a coke habit. And you got child support and you're fucking trying to live on people's couches and you want to buy a pair of pants at fucking Ross. You know, when you want to do all these things, you need a fucking job.
Right.
Okay? Right now, if I took Tommy East on the road 4 times a fucking month, what would he make? What would he make? If I paid for the plane ticket, he'd make $200 a week at the club. If I threw him an extra 100, it cost him fucking. He get $300 a week. That's $1,200 a fucking month. He's gonna eat $150 while he's on the road. You know what I'm saying? So you can't make a living.
You can't live on $1,200 a month.
You can't make a living. You can't make a living unless you come back and you got $100 gigs during the week because you're at the store, the Improv. You see what they give you at the Improv? A $7 bill. They give you a 5 and 2 singles. At the fucking comedy store, they give you $15. And at the Laugh Factory, they give you $25. But you get the check every fucking 2 weeks. So let's say you do 4 spots. That means you pick up $100 fucking dollars, okay? You can't make a living right now at this situation. You can't get ahead. You can't put away money. So I told him, I go to one of those telemarketing places. They pay $15 an hour on Sunset. Inbound fucking calls. People put ads out in the paper, whatever, and you call this fucking number for a couch, or, you know, when you call the Sleep-Matic bed. You ever watch TV and they have the Sleep-Matic bed?
Right, yeah.
Call us right now in the next 20 seconds. Who do you think you call? Uncle Joey. Hi, how are you? I'm a Sleep-Matic professional. I'm some fucking junkie who can't sleep at night that's going to answer the phone for fucking $12.50 an hour and try to sell you a fucking bed. So I explained to him that there's no stigma in this. That right now at this point in his life, he's living in a van. How long? He would have to go on the road for 3 months and not spend a dime to get into a fucking apartment.
Fuck, yeah.
Not spend a dime to get into an apartment in this town. And like I told him, I go, you're not getting into the Taj Mahal. What you're going to do is get a job. There's a plan. And this is the same plan I had. My plan was cut short when my vehicle was towed. You understand me? So now I had to think a little quicker. Thank God I had people like Ralphie May and Josh Wolf that I could sleep on their couch. I always threw them a couple bucks. I always helped them out. You show up with a little fucking weed, and everybody helps each other out. But I moved in with Gavin, and I had to give Gavin rent money, and it was a couch. I had that because it was a couch and a shower. It wasn't the best sleep in the world. I didn't sleep comfortable. It wasn't great for my lumbar, but the fucking options were the street. So it makes your lumbar wakes up fucking perfect. You wake up in tip-top Magoo shape and shit.
Yeah, when it's couch or street.
And then after that, you get a roommate situation. And then after that, you meet a girl and you date and you have a roommate situation. You move in together and you save money. And all along the way, you're making little fucking strides, but you don't even know it. You know, like I told him, I go, if you stay out there one more year, you're going to go home. You're going to go home. You can only live in a fucking car for so long before it starts to bother you. You know, nobody wants to hire you. You pulled up in your fucking apartment. It smells like a shoe in there. You know, there's vomit. There's foot. And I'm not saying nothing bad about Tommy. I lived in that car also. I lived in my car, so I'm speaking from fucking experience here. So there's things that you don't want to do, but you learn how to adjust. You're going to learn along the way, Lee. But for you to always want to fall with somebody, a part of a team, what team are you fucking talking about? What team are you experiencing? What team do you know that you want to be a part of? 3 white dudes that think they're all geniuses and they haven't done dick.
Right, yeah.
They haven't done dick. They haven't done dick. You've been here since day one. You came to me for fucking 3 months ago. You should start your own podcast. You should really start your own podcast. You've been here since day one. 9 offices. 18 different conglomerations, computers, wiring, CDs, boxes, live podcasts, podcast at a coffee shop. You want to name a fucking few? So all these things, they haven't done all these fucking things. So what are they going to say to you at a meeting? When you're sitting there stuttering and sweating and all red from the fucking head, they're talking nonsense, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. How long will that last? What team are you a part of?
Right, but then that's what I'm worried about, though. Is like I'm not a good salesman. That's not my strength.
You're a Jew. It's in your fucking DNA. You just got to wake it up. Remember you said you went to Israel?
Right,
that the people there would be tremendous salesmen here, that they didn't stop in the street. Tell them what they did to you. They took your wallet.
They take your ID. Yeah.
They took your wallet. They don't stop.